Hey up, good evening and welcome to sunny Shropshire. Tonight we're going to talk about the Bestway Lazy Spa Paris edition with 140 jets and integrated LED lights that we'll show you how to switch on in a bit. The main reason for tonight's video is got mum and dad coming down and they've never used one before, so we're going to go through some of the features. We're going to talk about the control panel, and we're going to talk about how to use the lights, and we're going to talk about how to use the clear water spa starter kit. So to start with, we've not used the spa for a couple of days, so I'm going to take the cover off and we're going to check out the water condition and see what we need to do. So on top of the spa we've got a Clever Spa thermal jacket which helps keep the water warm. It's like basically it's like a jacket, it just helps, as well as the Lazy Spa cover that comes with the spa. It helps to maintain the temperature. So underneath and besides the pump you've got a little clip. So I'm going to unclip that, lift it up out of the way. That gives me access to the Lazy Spa cover. Now I'm going to undo the couple of clips here, and all I want to do is just get enough room to get in to get to the water. Say hello to Penny, my little Sprocker Spaniel helper. So we're going to use the clear water kit, and inside here there are 5 bottles and instructions. Thanks Penny, we're not playing at the moment. The bottle I'm going to use first is the clear water test strips. It's got a scale on the side that we're going to use the test strip to measure the water against. So at the moment we've just got 3 shades of yellow on there. Literally dip it in and take it straight out, and then keep it flat. In, out. Okay, so now we've got green, orange and a pinky purple colour. Got to lay that flat and put the lid back on the test strips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare the colours and see where we are. So I'd say pale blue 3. Sorry, it's not very good. Get that in focus. So the chlorine levels are good. So I've got the pH levels. I'd say they're okay as well, to be fair. And then the alkali levels, they're okay as well. So at the moment we don't need to do anything. However, depending on what the colour is, depends on what you need to do. So if it's too far to the left hand side of the chlorine, you need to put chlorine in. Depending on which way it is with the pH level, you need to either add minus or plus. So as we discussed, the pool water is pretty good at the moment, so we don't really need to do anything. However, if for example the chlorine was low, our pool is approximately 800 to 900 litres. So it's saying here a daily dose is 7 grams, 2 teaspoons of chlorine powder. So we would use this bottle, I'd put 2 teaspoons of water in this jug, and I would fill it with water out of the pool. Lift the cover up, warm water, 2 teaspoons of water in there, stirred up, get it to dissolve, and then I would lift the cover again, roll that back in the pool. And let it do its magic for a couple of hours before you get in it. Down here, on the other side of the filter and pump housing, we've got at the bottom the filter housing, or where the filter assembly lives, and then above that is the chlorine housing. So it fits using a bayonet fitting. Unscrews to the lefty loosey, righty tighty. And then inside here, see if there's a tablet left or not. So we've just got a little bit left in there. So one tablet lasts approximately 3 days on the lowest setting. So there's only me and my wife using the pool at the moment. So tomorrow I'll probably put another tablet in there. And that screws back on there like that. Or when you're not using the pool, always put the cover back on to keep the heat in, keep your energy bills down as low as possible, especially these days. Dead easy. Just clips. Undo the straps first, rather than stretching them. Clip it up, see if I can do it one-handed. Come on. Two-handed. And then pull it up tight, and then pull the bottom one. Tighten it up this way, don't have them tight and try and get the clips on. Try again this side. Easy that time. That's the housing for the LED lights. They're always plugged in, and you just press the power on button and various features, changing the lights, the sequence, etc. But it does look nice when it's dark. Put the cover back on. This is recommended by a friend, and you've noticed the difference in the smart meter already. And then we're going to be using it later, so I'm not going to bother with the clip under there at the moment, but if the winds get up, it's worth it. Right, so we're going to talk about the control panel now. So you might be able to make lights. The water temperature at the moment is 36 degrees. So generally, you set it between 38 and 40 degrees. So if I want to turn the temperature up, I need to press and hold the lock button to unlock the buttons on the screen. You get a beep, positive beep to let us know it's unlocked. Green light on there telling us that the spar is on. And then these two arrows here turn the temperature up. So it's currently set to 35, and there you go, I've turned it up to 40, and now the heater light has come on. So the heater light will stay on until the temperature reaches 40 degrees. I found that 40 degrees is like too hot. 38 is pretty comfortable, so I'm going to set it to 38. This light here is the filter, that's always on. Pump and filter, we leave that on all the time. And when we get out the spar, obviously press the button to make sure the buttons are unlocked, because after 30 seconds or so it locks itself. When we get out, turn the temperature down. It's about 35, 34 degrees, and the thermal jacket helps keep the water warm the next day. And then if I want to use the spar, generally about 2 hours before I want to use it, I'll come out, unlock it, make sure it's on, which it will be, and then turn the temperature up to whichever temperature I want, 38. One thing that I have noticed is that when the bubbles are on, which you do by pressing and holding this button, that I assume that the bubbles that pumped into the spar are cool air, so after 30 minutes or so, you'll notice that the temperature starts to drop on the dial. There's nothing you can do about it, but you can keep the heat on, help keep it up, but it doesn't drop that significantly, it becomes cold. And that's the control panel. It does have a timer feature, but we don't use that. But generally, basically you can set that to come on in 10 hours if you want, if you're going to use it in 12 say, and that's pretty much it. Right, so that's the end of the video really. If anybody's got any questions or anything, put them in the comments below. We'll try and get back to you as soon as we can. We've not had it that long, we've had it a couple of weeks. We bought it from B&M Bargains, it was £300, in the range it was £325, in B&Q I think it was £350, something like that, but retail price is £600 on the Lazy Spa website. So far so good, we've not had any problems with it. We've got 2 layers of foam matting between the pool and the floor, which we thought would help with the base, but the base is pretty comfortable. It's not very clear in the shops whether it's comfortable or not, but it's not inflated, it's just padded and it's actually quite comfortable. We bought a couple of the accessory pillows. My wife was finding that it was a little too low for her head, so they make a little bit of a difference. And we've tried to make it look nice around here. We've put up fake ivy fences, and we've put solar lights like intertwined in there. We've got some of these flame lights, and we've got some dangly lights from the tree above. It's not in the best location because we're in a married quarter and we've got terrible fencing, we can see all the neighbours and that, but we've tried to make it as private as possible. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions, queries, concerns, whatever, just give us a shout and we'll try our best to help. Thanks for watching, take care, bye.